think it's significant because that's where I met Kai. My parents live here, and pretty much my whole family lives here, and this is where also we're going to get married. So Taipei is just a really special place for the both of us and for our families. My dad always told me that I should marry someone who, when it rains and you're stuck at a restaurant, is willing to go into the parking lot and drive the car and come and pick you up. And I felt like not only was Kai willing to do that, but he was willing to drive over, like get out of the car, go into the trunk, find an umbrella so that I won't get wet at all. So I think that just shows how he goes above and beyond just to make sure I'm happy. I knew from like very early on that he was the one.
I think love is very subjective. I mean, everybody feels love in various different ways. How I define love is probably just when you see someone, you instantly gravitate toward them, and then that's sort of how I feel about Michelle when I first see her.
I define love as wanting to do everything for the other person, wanting to make sacrifices and wanting to help them and protect them and help them grow. So basically just, loving someone so much that you want to give them everything.
Well, when I see Michelle, I really see this girl with a very kind girl with the biggest heart. I mean, most of the people that knows her will think that she's very, very, very kind, very well mannered, very well taught. Coming from a very wonderful family, she's always put family first. That's how I would say. That's the biggest trait of her that I really love. Is that she always puts family first in front of anything. I think I couldn't really say there's one attribute that I really love about her physical-wise. I think it's like a total package.
Kai is a really, really, really nice person. He's really generous and he treats everyone with so much respect, and he always makes sure everyone is okay, and he always thinks further for everybody.
Love at first sight, I feel like it's something that only happens in, music songs and fairy tale stories. But I never thought it would actually happen to me. But it was actually when I saw Michelle the first time, then I believed that love at first sight is actually true, and it actually can happen. But I didn't really believe it till I met Michelle.
To Kai and Michelle, cheers!
The wedding in Koh Samui was extremely hot, I have to say. The weather was scorching hot, but I think we were very blessed from from the person on top. It's that because in Koh Samui during this time of the year it's a very raining season. It's actually just beginning of the raining season, and then when we were there, actually every day was raining, except on the day that we got married.
Koh Samui was a really fun wedding. The wedding was really emotional, I would say, because we did the tea ceremony in the morning, and I said goodbye to my parents, and then my father walked me down the aisle. We had like a fire show. We had acrobatic performance. It was just a lot of fun. We also did a flash mob, which my bridesmaids and groomsmen practiced with us. So it was just like a lot of fun. And then the next day we had a yacht party.
Well, when she walked down the aisle, it was a very mixed feeling. Some part of me thinking that it was very unreal. We're just thinking back the times that we started dating, and then places we have been together, and just times we spent with our family together, and just things like that. It was just sort of like going back to a time tunnel. Just 1,000 plus days later, we were there, and it just seemed a little bit unreal for me, and it just a very mixed feeling, and actually very exciting to see the journey that we have light ahead of us.
I was very happy to be like married to Kai, and so it was a bit emotional, and yeah, I was very happy. It was like happy, but also kind of sad that I was saying goodbye, but very happy that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with Kai.
Well, Michelle, we are here. I'm very excited to spend the rest of my life with you, and then I'm very excited for the journey that we are about to take ahead. And just want to let you know that I'll always be there with you. I love you, and you're my everything.